Amelia, I can assure you I do not intend to lose to Vicky Banks.
That's right. There's a first time for everything.
However, I intend to go through with our wedding, even though my daughter and grandniece have their reservations.
Oh, I'm sure they do. It's been a whirlwind courtship.
Save it. Dorian already admitted that the whole wedding is a stunt.
I'm still pleased to meet you. I'm Amelia Bennett.
And you're here to recruit us.
Not exactly. But I'm sure you have a lot of questions, and I'd be happy to answer them after I speak to Dorian about an urgent wedding-related issue.
Oh, we haven't hit a snag, have we?
Oh, just the opposite. Nick and I were thinking we could make our wedding the most talked-about event Landview has ever seen.
Not just talked about, but impossible to ignore.
Yeah, because an African-American lesbian marrying a formerly straight, white, female mayoral candidate may somehow just slip under the radar.
Sure, it would get noticed locally, but if we do this thing right, we could get national coverage.
Maybe even achieve the reform we're aiming for.
What's your plan? History's biggest gay wedding cake?
Close. History's biggest gay wedding.
Yeah, because what gay wedding could possibly top license?
Everybody's.
I'm not quite following you.
Amelia and Dorian will be the central couple, but we want to open the ceremony up to anyone who wants to get married at all.
We'll invite Landview's entire gay and lesbian community to stand up with us and take the plunge in one big mass wedding.
Who's gonna do that?
I was kind of hoping you would. I guess what I'm asking is, you want to get hitched?
Wait, are you ordering me to leave? Didn't the PBA rep contact you? About what? Am I being fired?
It won't come to that, but it's been decided you need some time off.
Is this because I'm gay?
Oh. The department received a civilian complaint from Elijah Clark on behalf of Ross Rayburn saying you used excessive force on his client.
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm not. And until this is sorted out, you can put on administrative leave.
A mass wedding would be a PR bonanza.
Oh, Amelia. If you had been as intimate with Dorian as I have been...
Don't finish that sentence.
You would know that Dorian Lord does not share the spotlight with anyone, especially on one of her many, many, many wedding days.
But it's not a real wedding.
Then why bother doing it?
It sends a message of hope to our community.
Don't you think you're being a little naive?
Honey, that's something I have never been accused of.
The people are going to see right through this, especially the real gay people that Dorian is claiming to stand up for. They'll think she's using them to get elected.
I'm not using anybody to get elected. I mean, do I want to win? Of course I do. But that's because I want to reshape this town for the better. And I want to help my gay constituency achieve their dreams.
By getting married with 100 other couples?
Star is right. This plan is far too radical. It's unheard of and impossible to implement. But you know, I just love it.
You want to get married? Nick, we've only known each other a few months.
Look, I know we haven't known each other that long, but I think we're really great together.
So do I. But getting married is...
Don't you believe in gay marriage?
Absolutely. 100%. But for people who are ready to get married, I'm not.
No, you don't have to be. Look, it's not like this marriage would be recognized, legally, anyway. But it would show Landview that its gay and lesbian citizens are part of this community. We're not just strangers. We're their teachers, their doctors. And we want the same rights that everybody else already has. The right to commit our lives to the person we love.
Yeah, but Dorian and Amelia don't love each other.
No, that's just political back-scratching to get media coverage. But this ceremony will actually mean something if we have real, committed couples like you and me. That's what we are, right?
I'm a good cop, John.
Nobody knows that better than me.
I've got a clean record. I've got commendations out. I just got a medal for bravery. You read that report, okay? That guy Rayburn assaulted me. He escaped police custody, and then he resisted arrest. What was I supposed to do, John? Write him a ticket?
And they will consider all that when you go before IA. Just play it cool, and you're going to be fine.
Yeah, would you keep your cool in this situation? No. John, you wouldn't.
Fish, do as I say, not as I do.
You know what? IA is going to ask me about my state of mind. They're going to want to know everything that happened that day, how Teo Delgado threatened to sue me and bring down the entire department. And you know what? There were also some other really personal issues going on that day.
I don't think they need to know all that.
Oh, hey.
What do you guys do?
Hey, I'm sorry, Fish. I
Did you hear something?
work to do. You're going to need to...
I know. Turn in my gun and my badge. I know.
Hang in there, buddy. I got your back.
I was writing an op-ed piece for the Banner. Jared's defense. John called, asked us to come here.
I want to thank you for coming down.
No problem.
A mass wedding is just the thing I need to seal my victory.
We can't get an event that large off the ground in time to affect the election.
Clearly, you have never seen the LGLA in action. They can organize a fundraising rave in 2 hours flat, glow sticks included.
And we've got Starr and Langston to help, am I right?
Don't look at us. We have homeless people to feed. No, this is wrong. Gay, straight, or otherwise, you're playing fast and loose with marriage, and it's sacred to people.
Oh, so in other words, you are against?
No. I'm pro. I'm very pro, but this is not the way to go about doing it. You're calling something a marriage when it isn't.
That's the whole point, Langston. Civil unions, domestic partnership. These are the scraps we've been thrown.
Right. And when I am elected mayor, I am going to redress that injustice. Langston, do I have your support?
Sure. We're a committed couple, but that's not the problem.
Then what is?
Call me old-fashioned, but I can't be so cavalier about getting married. I know it's only a gesture, okay? But if that's all it is, then ask somebody else.
I don't want somebody else.
Nick, I don't want to get married until I know it's the right time. When I know it's going to last forever.
But Kyle, if you don't stand up and demand these rights now, we may never get the chance to be married at all. Look, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Is your real problem with this that you wish the person proposing to you was Oliver?